guys, welcome to another video of mine, Commander Blanc, and this is another Chelsea transfer news. And I've got a lot of news today. Well, I've got two massive stories. One, Mauro Icardi potentially coming to Chelsea on a £96 million deal, and also Laurent Blanc links. And I'll be discussing why they are false and it's only a bluff. But that will be the second part of this video. Let's get straight into the video now. Mauro Icardi has been linked to Chelsea with another enormous bid, money move, and obviously we're still on that hunt for a striker. Obviously now we have Giroud. Batshuayi is coming back from loan after his very good spell at Dortmund. He had an injury towards the end, an ankle injury, so he came back. Obviously have Morata, but obviously with the Sarri potentially most likely coming to Chelsea, it's likely that he's going to want a striker that he's comfortable with, and he's completely opposed to having like target men. He's completely opposed. He wants quick, direct passing. I mentioned that in my tactics video earlier today. But basically, Icardi, reported by the Express, reported by the Metro, and the Daily Star, and in various other media outlets such as Goal and other media sources, have stated that Mauro Icardi is the first transfer target for Maurizio Sarri. Now, personally, I would take him any day of the week. For me, he's way better than Batshuayi and Morata at this current moment in time. We're definitely going to keep Giroud, that's a given fact. But the fact that Batshuayi, there's a high chance that he'll be going now. Obviously, Batshuayi has been heavily linked with Borussia Dortmund after a successful loan spell. Basically, Chelsea have rated him around £50 million, with Dortmund are easily willing to pay that fee. So, 50 million, Chelsea think there's a lot of money for Batshuayi. They'll gain the money from Batshuayi, 50, plus Morata met with the AC Milan directors, whose agent met, and they were out in Italy. Don't forget, Morata's wife is also Italian, and she has a baby coming on the way. And since they haven't settled very well in London, there's a high chance they want to return back to Italy. And the fact that the AC Milan director met with the Morata's representatives kind of fuels speculation, and there's a high chance Morata might leave as well. And obviously, Morata is rated around 55 to 60 million. So if you think about it, Batshuayi, the sale of Batshuayi and Morata will make over 100. I mean, we can easily afford Mauro Icardi. And the reason why I'm saying 96 million is now Inter's manager Spalletti came out and said that Inter's happy, and he does not, and he's basically very important for Inter. He's not going to leave. However, he doesn't really get to say if Mauro Icardi has an active, has a release clause of £96 million, and Chelsea are ready to activate it according to various media outlets. Now, I'm hoping this is true, because we are being linked with world-class strikers. Lewandowski, I already did the video on that, likes of Higuain as well. But Icardi, for me, his age is perfect at the age of 24, so it kind of matches our transfer policy really well. Also, like I mentioned earlier, he has a release clause of 96, so we don't have to go into any contact with Inter. We don't have to bid to Inter. We can just give the 96 million, and Inter cannot do anything about it. All we have to do is talk to Mauro Icardi. And also, the other reason is, obviously, as we all know, the famous agent of Icardi is basically Icardi's wife. She's Italian, and basically she said that she loves the life of London, the prospect, and she really wants to live in London. So if Mauro Icardi's wife wants to come here, and the fact that she's Icardi's agent, maybe it also fuels even more speculation. There's also a high chance Icardi may be persuaded by his own wife, by his agent, to come to live in London. Now, if you think about it, he was linked with Arsenal a couple of years ago, but obviously Arsenal are 100% not going to be getting him. They've got the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and also Alexander Lacazette. Spurs have obviously got Harry Kane. They won't be able to afford Icardi due to their transfer policy. And so we are the only club that can actually afford his services and actually willing to pay that much money because of our striking problem this year. Also, since it's Maurizio Sarri's first potential summer transfer target, I think it's a good buy. Personally, like I mentioned earlier, I'll take him any day of the week. I'm not sure about you guys. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Would you take Mauro Icardi? I personally would. Fits our style, agile, fast paced. He can head a ball, very good first touch, and clinical finisher, sublime finishing. And I think it'd be no brainer to get him for 96 mil. You know, that would definitely make us title challengers for next season. And I think it's a correct move to go for Mauro Icardi. I really would love Icardi. For me, he's my first choice to come to Chelsea. We're going to have to wait on seeing that one, but a lot of media outlets today have reported that Icardi is our #1 transfer target, and he has a release clause of 96 million, which Chelsea are looking to activate. Now, the second part of this video is the second story of a Laurent Blanc rumoured linked to come to Chelsea. Now, I can confirm that this is 100% bluff. Do not read the media reports stating that Blanc has had meetings with Chelsea and that he might be signing for us. It's completely false, and the reason why we're going for Laurent Blanc, it's because Chelsea, Mourinho going Sky especially, is not willing to meet ADL's buyout clause for Maurizio Sarri, which is 8 million. We're not willing to pay another 2 mil, which is absolutely ridiculous. So we're trying to penny pinch, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to force ADL's hands by going in for Blanc to think that he has to sack Sarri, because obviously now that ADL's got Carlo Ancelotti on his books, and if he still has Sarri on his books, he has to pay double the amount of wages, and obviously ADL is never going to do that, so that's going to force his hand and sack Sarri, and once Sarri is going to be sacked, we can get Sarri on the free and not pay a single penny for Sarri. Now, even though this is very clever in theory, we only have another day until we can activate the release clause. Otherwise, ADL gets free reigns, and also it's a very risky move, because ADL, worst case scenario, ADL can go, no, that's perfectly fine, I'll take Sarri, I'll pay his wages as well. And then we have no choice, because after that, ADL is complete reigns, and then we won't be able to get Sarri. That's the main issue, and that's why I'm fed up with this penny pinching. If we don't sign him by tomorrow, and if we don't activate the release clause, there will be a massive rant coming, because I've had enough of this sport, this penny pinching is happening over prices. But I can confirm that Laurent Blanc is bluff, and highly unlikely that we'll go for Blanc, because basically we're trying to force ADL's hand here. So don't worry about the links with Blanc, I didn't really want him either. So yeah, that's basically just a bluff. So it's confirmed we are not getting Laurent Blanc, and then we're still targeting Maurizio Sarri. But yeah, that is a transfer news for today. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new, don't forget to the notification bell so notified for more transfer news. Obviously World Cup coming up, so I'm covering that. Leave me a comment section below. Would you like Blanc or not? Do you want Icardi? I rate him very highly. I would love to have him at Chelsea, one of the best strikers in the world. Very, very clinical finisher, which we've been missing a lot this season. But yeah, I'll see you for my next video. Peace.